Howdy, soldiers. A good Saturday morning to everyone. Sergeant Fury here. That's not me yelling. That's the song. Howdy, soldiers. Just to let you know, my turn down just a little bit. Gonna go do yard work this morning, but it's 4:30 in the morning here in Maine. So, and I know Swede dude has asked him if he won the game. He doesn't feel good today, so but he might want to tune in and watch, just in case. Maybe later on when he wakes up, because he gets up like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock my time. So maybe then I'll stream again. Yeah, it's going to be hot and humid here today, so I want to go do yard work, but it's still too early right now. I'll wait a couple hours. So I thought I'd come and dick around. Do some of this shit while I wait for the weather to change. Or not for the, well, I'm sorry, not for the weather to change, for the sun to come up. Yeah. Do all my shit down. And then, because it's really foggy right now outside, but I looked at the weather and they said it's going to be hot and sunny all day, so this will burn off here. So I'll go mow, go edge. Use a leaf blower, blow all the shit off. Get that my house in town done. Then just come back out here and stream. I don't have too much else to do. I don't have a lot of crap left to sell in my store for yard sailing, so. We have some. It's 70 some degrees here right now. I think I only got to 71 last night. It's going to be 80 something today here. 86. Alright, so posted on Discord, posted over on Planet X. We'll continue with this adventure. Had some dude just join me because I'm on matchmaking. Frickin' 10,100 and something for his watch score. I'm like, dude, man, you might as well go find somebody else to help because your watch score is way too high to be hanging out with me, man. I think I'm gonna be like taking my time and knowing you're just gonna want to run through here and kill everything that fucking moves, which isn't gonna help my priority objective. So I might just turn off matchmaking. Because I need to get headshots. This stupid thing. I'd be better to turn this off. So I'm doing this over here, one of these, and then it's exotic cache. You try to get your modifiers this way too. That's how you get your modifiers. One of the ways. And then I can wait and open it up when I'm with Sweet Dude. Since he's looking for a ninja backpack and a couple other things. But this is what I'm doing right now. Eliminate hostiles at headshots. I'll fire on tier 5. And reach tier 5 around 5. So I'm going to do that 2 more times and like 22 views. So, and then we'll be on to this one. I don't know if I have this interference block pacifier modifier equipped, but we'll wait. Do that later. Cool. And for some stupid reason, he said he could turn on his reanimation at the same time he had this going on, but mine won't let me do it. Every time I turn one on, the other one turns off. So, you know what the fuck's going on, but Because I could have swore I was doing it the other day with no problem, so maybe it's the group leader can't do that or some shit. I have no idea. I got a shitload of caches that I have to get from my clan thing I keep forgetting to get out. But I'll do this a couple hours. I'll do my yardy work. Well, man, that big pot farm in California in Oxnard that the ICE raided and arrested 200 fucking people at. Yeah, 8 of them were unaccompanied minors. You know, like under 18. That company's going to get shut down by the feds. That's it for them. That's going to start a big stink, man. Because everybody knows these big fucking corporations are running these. I mean, Jesus fuck, they had 400 fucking people working at that place, man. That's not a small marijuana grow. That's like a major farm. And 200 got arrested that were illegal. So half the people that worked at the company were illegal. And 8 of them were unaccompanied minors. They had 10 that were unaccompanied minors, but 2 were there with their parents. Working with their parents. But 8 of them were in the country with no family, nothing. So see, that's what I'm telling you, man. This is a major problem. Not the fact that they're in the country illegally, but that's 200 jobs that American people in Oxnard and Ventura, in that area of Southern California. Those are jobs that are being taken away from Americans, man. See, if all the Americans were working, we had really low unemployment, then I don't give a fuck who else we give the jobs to. But these companies are doing that, so they don't have to pay the federal taxes, they don't have to pay state taxes, they don't have to pay unemployment insurance. Somebody gets fucking hurt because they're trimming pot and doing all that, breathing in chemicals, you know, there's all sorts of shit going on that are hazards that marijuana grows. There's no workers' comp. And the people aren't going to report it because they're illegal, right? So they're just going to live with whatever injury they have. So, nope. It's all a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's just the state of California. And you try to tell me they don't have licensed inspectors because all those places have to be inspected by the state like once a month or so. And they have to know all the employees that are working there. All employees have to be fingerprinted. I mean, so it's quite obvious the state of California knows what's going on because they're raking in billions of fucking dollars, man. Even though they're claiming that they have no Camp White Oak, I guess they're going to do it on Heroic. It's paying 700,000 XP. I'm not making it up. At Camp White Oak, if you do it on hard mode, you get 700,000. See, 7 with 5 zeros afterward. So if you do it on heroic, it's probably like over 1 million, like 1.5 million or something, which will really push up your fucking season pass shit for finishing your season pass. So I want to wait and do that with Swede Dude because I got till tomorrow morning, basically like 5 a.m., which is 11 o'clock for him because he gets up at like midnight my time. I'll just wait and do that with him. In the meantime, though, I'll be doing all my other shit that he's already got done already. He's on holiday, so he's got lots of time to do all the things that people like to do on holiday. We would be gaming, but he doesn't feel well. So, that's why he wanted to hang out for a couple hours. So, but maybe later today, later tonight. And the Pentagon, like I said, is one of my priority objectives. It was really weird because when they first started that, it seemed like on the rolls we got the modifiers like rather quickly, and then this last season I ain't getting shit. I haven't got one yet. All I keep getting is XP and resources and bullshit. So, I don't know. Oh, Raven's online. Raven's kicking ass, man. Oh my god. He is like, he's probably got the fucking distinction again this week. Yeah, Raven's been kicking ass, man. Okay. 17 days. Oh, yeah, there you go. 10 days ago. Oh, I got top distinction this week, but yeah, Raven's kicking ass. Oh, this must be a new character too. He's only at 40. But yeah, he's doing really good. I haven't seen him on the stream for a while. He usually comes around the stream all the time, says hi, so must be working hard. Or retired hard. I remember if he's retired or not. I think he's in, if I remember correctly, I think he was in Thailand. He's retired. And it's fucking, what, they're 12, 13 hours ahead of us. Crazy shit like that. So, he's doing really well. Tell this guy
Send reinforcements to the center courtyard.
You probably aren't going to want to hang out like this.
Understood, Commander.
Smoke and joke. If it's nice, you don't want to hang out. Hell, like I said, if your watch score is over 10,000, you're probably better served helping out some fucking newbie guy. You know, with a really low watch score. Much viable option.
Looks like you reached the center courtyard. Use those explosives and take out the drill.
Take that drill out. Ugh. Probably just run the river, but I need to get a shot. This is easy for my head. Dude, you stay undercover. I might stay undercover. Does it count on the 75 if I get headshots on them? Yeah. We're gonna do that maybe. Oh yeah.
Combat destroyed.
Blow that shit up. I was going to do it on heroic, but I'm not that big. I'm not that worried about doing that shit. So that's just fine. Yeah, so California, man, they're in for a deep bunch of shit now because the feds see they're going to be like all over the fucking grows, man. They're going to say, okay, well, we want to go and inspect all the fucking grows in California because obviously you got illegals working at all these fucking marijuana grows that you're making, you know, not mom and pop places, but big corporations, you know, making bucks. They're fun. Yeah. So long.
Excellent work. Command, the drill is out of commission. We need to eliminate these assholes. Redirect all available units to intercept.
He's gone now, so dude. They're gonna get fucked up. Gotcha. Cha-ching.
Okay. There's an air-gapped server in the naval wing. It has a complete
The hell is that,
inventory of
lady?
projects and assets
That
based
look
on
like a
defense
fucking
comm.
IT
We'll
guy?
need that project list.
The hell's an
If your
air-gapped
access is blocked
server
by the
fucking look
lockdown,
like?
Isaac should be able to access the
Frickin'.
system and obtain a security key.
Okay, well, you better find somebody that can tell me what the fucking server looks like. Crikey, man. Didn't read up on that before the mission. Good morning, everyone, by the way. Saturday's off to a good start. Gotta go do yard work today in my other house. Can't get any fucking help, man. They're all fucking fleeing the country. Fuck. I go mow my lawn myself. Wow. How is this affecting us as old rich white guys? Fuck, we gotta do our own fucking yard work. Next thing I'll have to be fucking cleaning my fucking house and doing my laundry too. Consuelo probably won't show up for work today. I'm sorry, Mr. Fury. You can't come in. My husband was picked up by ice. For fuck's sake, dude. Oh, you're so funny, Sarge. Funny guy. Yeah, I've been told that from time to time. Funny looking. That robo dog. Plenty of bullets for everyone. So maybe you can check. Oh yeah, I got mine. Activate target rich environment. I can do that. 95, sorry bro. Yeah, I have creeping death. So not only get the flag of the test of the outcast, I have creeping death on here too. Makes it doubly effective. In case you're wondering about running an LMG build.
Searching system for access codes.
Thanks, Isaac.
Successful. Access granted.
Thanks, Isaac.
Contact with the atrium. Lock everything down.
Bravo 1-9er, securing the war room.
Bravo 1-6, redirect to the server cluster. Wilco 1-6 en route to the server cluster. orders. Copy. 1-6 in position to intercept. En route to reinforce you.
I always want to get globe like this. You know, the canter one. Really cool. I don't think we need the key here. What do we got? I forget which one's the key and which one's not. One of these key out of the desk. What's this one? I'm getting confused with offices. Which is easy to do for me sometimes. Here you just farm a bunch of resources if you need it.
Now get
Here's
to
one of
it.
the food journey. Yep, go to pick and choose. It's a shame, see, when you get these, the guy that had like 10K on his watch, he probably wouldn't have picked up any of these, see. There's a test box here, so, you know, if you're a new player, oh, look at that, see? Headshot damage, almost a frickin' god roll one. I put that on my sniper build. So, yeah, those people that have a tendency just to blow right past here, you know, which isn't fair because, like I said, look at the lowest denominator. Right? They might need all this shit. But FYI, if you play with anybody, take into consideration when you were a new player, right? You got to farm and do all this.
Agent in need of backup.
This is why I always try to share all my shit too. I try to drop everything because instead of breaking it down like I'm doing. Ooh, somebody's doing DARPA on heroic. Ouch. And my stomach's growling. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to make me some breakfast here while I'm streaming. I'll make some fried potatoes and go start that real quick. Gives you another cup of coffee. Some potatoes, and I got half a pancake in the refrigerator, and I think I got, oh, I forgot to buy eggs yesterday. They're not $1 million, but I just want. Alright, potatoes are cooking. Let's go ahead and do this part right here. I think this is where I have to take out those jammers or some shit. I always forget. Oh yeah, that part. Be my target rich environment. Works for me.
Click or tap the banner to listen to Summer Pop. Summer has landed. Brought to you by Prime Video. Whatever you subscribe to.
Yeah, a couple of the journey things are weird. You gotta do like, you gotta equip loadout without any yellows, a loadout without any blues, and a loadout without any reds. Yeah, this one. Reach tier 5 in firearms without any red cores. Reach tier 5 in stand mount on blue cores. And reach tier 5 on yellow cores. So it'll be interesting to do that. Yeah. I'm getting there. This is what I'm doing right now. This one. Got one more of that, and then 19 more, and then I don't think I'll have to do this because normally you only have to allow you one. Yeah, see one that you don't have to do. So, big. Yeah. But I get the interference blocker, which I need to do that one anyway, which is sort of weird. But you can get them via this too. You can get them via priority objectives. Here you can get modifiers this way too. I've just rolled this thing 4 times, and every time I roll it, it either is XP or an exotic cash or some bullshit. I haven't seen a modifier this whole season, which I normally used to see them all the time. When they first started it, we used to get them quite very easy, but I think they've upped the ante a little bit on it. I might redo both of these so that way after I blow these stupid things up when I need them, I'll have them here. Oh yeah, I should open that window last night. That would have cooled it off a little better. I could turn the AC on, but then it gets too cold. So, and I have it set at 74, so like I said, it's set at 78, and then it turns itself off. No, go do my yard work. In town, get that shit out of the way. Come back. And then one of my nailers, I have a whole Bosch and D-Wall, whole D-Wall nailer set. The small one I need to do baseboards and do some paneling. It's not stapling, and I think I just have to lube it. I don't think there's a staple cot. When I get back, that's my project this morning because I had to put the panels back up in my laundry room because I finished the walls months ago because I was getting ready to staple the panels back up in the baseboards, and yeah, wasn't shooting. So I've been procrastinating all last winter. And obviously doing other shit this spring, so I'm gonna do that when I get home. That way I can do that, and then I can work on the kitchen, my next project. Finishing I got the kitchen done, but I don't have the countertops aren't attached to the cabinets, and they're not glued together. It's 3 pieces, and then you have these bolts underneath. They're set in recesses, and you put epoxy, and then you tighten the bolts up and let it dry, and then you put those back on your countertop, and then screw it in from underneath, and then put the baseboards in. So I want to finish that up, and then touch up the paint in there, and then that'll all be done. So my projects for July and August. Finish up that, hook up the furnace. I have all the duct work and shit, so I gotta crawl underneath where I'm at right now, clean it all up, paint it, make sure everything here is all nice and tidy looking, so when the owners who want to buy it come and inspect and crawl in there, they can see what's going on. Won't be like a big disaster. Well, there's nothing in it, there's plumbing and ducting, but I'm gonna paint it so it's even better than it looks. And then a crawl area, I need to clean that. Do the same thing, clean it, and then tidy it up. Paint it, looking, and then go. OC, what's up, bro? Hey soon, hitting the hey soon. Is it feeding time for you? Well, I already have basically the place done. OC, these are just the final things I need to do. And then, build, from here, I want to put a door in and then have a staircase that goes downstairs. So you don't have to walk outside and go all the way down the driveway and open the door and all that bullshit. So whoever buys it can just open the door right here and walk downstairs. And then do the floors, insulate the floors, so that way when they go downstairs and look up, they're not looking at plywood and saying, oh, what's that plywood? And the realtor says, oh, those are the bedrooms. And they're going to be like, well, what's going to happen in the wintertime when it's minus 25 but we're standing? And she's going to be like, well, it'll be okay as long as you don't stand on the floor. Your feet won't fucking freeze to it. So I want to close all that up. Put R30 in and close everything up. I already know ahead of time. It'd be the same shit that I would be looking at if I was going to buy a place, right? I knew this place was fucked up when I bought it, but I was buying it for the fact that it had, like 5,000 fucking antiques in boxes and, tons of shit. I could have been selling shit here for another 10 years if I wanted to. But I'm going to be 72 this year, and I'd much rather go fish on the lake and ride my mountain bike, and walk and, do shit like that instead of babysit a fucking antique store 5 or 6 days a week when nobody's coming in for the most part. Because the Canadians, they were my major shoppers, and their economy's so fucked up, they don't even come across the border to go to Walmart. Fucking parking lot at Walmart used to be packed with New Brunswick license plates. Now their economy's so fucked up they can't even drive over here. Can't afford, so that's how bad Canada's doing. They act like they're doing so fucking great. But other than that, how's things in Southern California, man? How's your housekeeper Consuela and Jose, your gardener, left yet? Did ICE come and pick them up? Yeah, everybody. OC was worried about his immigrants. They're not illegals, man. They're immigrants. Yeah, can't say illegals or undocumented aliens. Yeah, because OC, he's one of these guys that like to help people out. He's a helper. He saw these people in need. Consuela. He said, I love to clean, Mr. OC. I love to clean. Let me come and clean your house and do your laundry for you. Yes. Jose's like, yeah, man, I do your gardening. I trim your bushes. Hey, I even trim your wife's bushes for you if you want, man. Yeah, I'm really good at trimming, man. Oh, yeah. See, OC's trying to play it off, folks. Don't listen to him. We know the truth. Yep. He's a loyal Southern California person. Right? He said, yeah, man. Sarge, we gotta keep those 2 million, fucking 3 million illegals in Southern California working, man. What the fuck? You expect them to go back to their country? OC always gets a good laugh here with me. Oh, yeah. I mean, isn't it funny that for the most part, the only people that you see protesting are Hispanics, Latinos, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And you know what's really funny, OC? If you want to get down to it, right? The people that come from Mexico, which language, let's see how smart everybody is here, real quick. The people that come from Mexico, right? Which language do they speak? If you say fucking Mexican, I'm going to fucking laugh at your ass. All right, so the people that come from Mexico, not Central America, South America, the people that come from Mexico, which dialect do they speak? You can type in the comments later on after the fact, 'cause I know I usually get 20 or 30 people that look at this video, if you want to type down there. You know, OC? Huh? It's like, is this a trick question? Come on, you can do it. He might have to go ask his wife. Sarge is asking me a real... All right, Spanish. See, OC goes top of the class. All right, now, where is the origin of the Spanish language? Right? So did the Spanish language start in Mexico, like the Aztecs, the Mayans, right? Right? The Incas, they all spoke Spanish, right? See, it has to be a trick question with Sarge. Well, I already lost 2 fucking people that were watching. I actually had 6. And then the minute I started, Spain. Okay, so if the people from Mexico speak Spanish, why in the fuck are they bitching about fucking coming to the United States, right? And then all the shit that they're being forced back to their country. Exactly. So that means Spaniards came over, kicked the fucking Mexicans' ass, right? Said you can't speak your native dialect. Because you can go to... I know people from Mexico that speak their dialect from whatever part of Mexico they're from. You know, it's like the Philippines, right? If you didn't know that, Philippines has 146 dialects in the Philippines. So it's the same thing. They came over there, they kicked their ass, they tore down all their fucking religious shrines and temples, right? Forced their religion on them, forced everything on them, said, fuck you, you're going to speak Spanish. And now, all these years later, they act like Spanish is their fucking native language. It's no different than, why in the fuck aren't you and I speaking Navajo, or Apache, or Cheyenne, right? Or Sioux, right? Or Mohawk, or all the hundreds of other dialects. Oh, that's right, because we fucking killed all those motherfuckers and forced everybody in the United States that was alive and living here to speak, what? English, American. Same shit we did to the American Indians, right? So that all these people from Mexico that are coming here, that are whining and complaining about all this shit, is all a bunch of bullshit. And at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You know, I never noticed behind me those panels sliding back and forth. See how those panels are coming out? That metal arm is going back and forth between all those computer racks? I never noticed that before. All the times I've done this mission, this is the first time I've ever noticed that. I thought I was imagining it for a second. Thomas Lee! 318 days left. Hell yeah, Thomas. It's so hot, yeah, 34C. I know it's hot over there, bro. It's hot here. It's only 19 here. So it's not that hot, but it's, yeah, it was warm all night. For you folks in the United States, it's like 71 here. If you don't know what 19C is, don't Google it. Yeah, so it's sort of funny there, OC. But it's, but now all the marijuana grows in California, they're totally fucked. Because like half the employees that worked at that place, 200 fucking people, were illegals. And unfortunately, 8 were under 18 years old. So now the feds are going to come in and want to inspect every single marijuana fucking grow in the whole fucking state of California because they have a right to. Because federal employment laws supersede state laws. And then all this bullshit with them attacking ICE is going to stop real quick here. You watch. The hammer's coming down real quick and all these people throwing rocks and then you realize that all the people they arrested a couple dozen people there in Oxnard, they're all facing a mandatory 10 years in federal prison for assault on a federal officer, a destruction of federal property, interfering with a federal officer in conducting their duty. I mean, yeah, and it's a mandatory 10 years on each one of those. So, but they don't care because they're all bangers and illegals and shit anyways. That's why they all have masks on and shit. But something's going to have to happen real quick here. Governor Newsom's going to get fucking, his balls are going to get squeezed so hard by fucking Donald Trump. He'll be sounding like he's a fucking soprano here, man, real quick. Because now they're shooting at them. They got shot at in Texas, and you know what I mean? So the shit's going to get... You notice in Oxnard, they just totally fucking gassed the fuck out of all those people for the most part. They just had, that's what they're doing in most of the places. They just gas up, put their masks on, and they're using a really highly concentrated pepper spray that irritates your skin and everything, man. Oh, yeah. Which, fuck them. Shoot them with rubber fucking bullets, too, man. I don't give a fuck. Drive over them. It's fucking stupid, man, all this bullshit that's going on. These Americans are so fucking confused when they're more worried about people in our country illegally that are doing nothing but sex trafficking, pushing fentanyl on Americans and killing them, committing crimes, selling drugs, stealing cars, robbing stores, doing cyber crimes, calling people up, old people up and scamming them out of their money. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on, man. And they're more worried about them than people that live here, than homeless veterans that are on the streets that spent their time in the service serving you, than elderly people sitting in nursing homes that have nobody come and visit them. This is where, like I said, man, this is where American youth, this is where their priority is. Free the people of Gaza because they're being oppressed. Free all the illegals that have come in the United States. I mean, them motherfuckers come here to give them $1,000 a month Visa card, a motel room. A lot of them were getting money to buy homes, buy cars. None of us get that shit. We all got to work our fucking ass off last time I checked every day to get ahead in life. I don't know any country in the world that you can go to right now and they'll hand you all this shit. Even in the Netherlands and Germany and all these countries, they stopped doing that shit. Because it was eating up their whole fucking economy, because as soon as the word got out, oh, you can go to fucking Germany, or you can go to Sweden, or you can go to the Netherlands, right? And they'll do this, this, and this. All the fucking refugees would swarm to that fucking country. And then they wouldn't do anything. They just want to sit on their ass like they did in their country and do nothing all day and collect money. Because they have no fucking skills because they were nothing but a fucking terrorist in their fucking country. So what they do? Go around Germany and blow people up in Germany and shit, or France or England? Just like I said, this is why all those fucking European countries fucked up by letting all those motherfuckers in. You know, like I said, so all these people that are rounding up and getting out of our country are all the ones that are wanted. They all are on some type of wanted list. Or they all failed to appear in a federal court for their fucking immigration hearing. Or they're on a student visa that expired a gazillion years ago. Right? And now they pull them up on a video from some fucking protest because they're out there like dumb fucks protesting on an expired student visa. I'm like, oh, that's really smart to do. At the fucking university that you go to. Wow, you're really smart. Let me see, I'm in the country illegally because my visa expired, so I'm going to stand out here and protest at the fucking university I'm going to in Columbia, in fucking New York City, so they can get a picture of me and fucking run me through the fucking database for an ID. Oh yeah, because I'm so fucking smart. I think you're pretty fucking stupid. Even with the face mask on, they can still ID these people. They think that face mask, that little gauzy fucking COVID mask or whatever, is stopping them from IDing them. They got cameras everywhere in the neighborhoods around there. They take pictures of all the license plates of all the vehicles. I mean, they're like, all the public, oh, well, we don't drive there. Take a bus or whatever. Well, hey, newsflash, the buses all have cameras on them. See, Americans have all these freedoms because the United States government lets you get away with a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, they can go after anybody in the fucking country they want to, and they're showing you that they can because they knew where all these motherfuckers were. For the most part, you know, these people, like everybody, it's hard to not have an electronic footprint nowadays. I mean, like, real hard. I don't care who in the fuck you are. You know what I mean? Like, sooner or later, it's hard to hide everything. You know, accounting firms, it's hard for them. This is why there's only certain law firms in the United States that represent these guys in cases. And this is why they were saying that dude from fucking, you know, Massachusetts was being represented by the same law firm that represents all these top fucking cartel fucking dudes that get busted here. Because there's only 2 law firms in the whole United States that are willing to take on those cases. All the rest of them won't because they lose other clients. Because people don't want to go to a lawyer who's being associated with you know, defending drug cartels, and people are killing people with fentanyl and sex traffickers and all this shit. So, yeah. So, and the United States government's not stupid when it comes to tracking people down. Trust me, man, they're not dumb. Oh my God, when I just went for a regular fucking secret clearance, I had a confidential, and I went for a secret. Not even a top secret, just a secret clearance, okay? They asked me about when I was in the 5th grade about a bicycle that I had in my garage for 2 weeks that this other kid stole and couldn't take to his house. And I told him he could keep it in my garage. And I just told my dad it was my friend's bike or whatever, and he was, you know, I was helping him work on it. So that was just for a secret clearance. That's how far back they go interviewing people and your school teachers, and oh yeah, they're very thorough. So if you don't think the United States, and this was in 1980 when I was going for a secret clearance to work at Lockheed in the Skunk Works Advanced Development Project, you know, on the F-117A stealth fighter and SR-71 and all these, yeah, other things I can't talk about, yeah. So if they knew about a fucking bike I had in my garage for 2 fucking weeks when I was what, fucking 11 years old, 10 years old, don't fucking be so naive to think that they don't know everything that you fucking do. Unless you have a totally fake whole life, like fake papers, fake everything, burner phones, having everything in some other name, and they know everything you do. Everything you do on your phone, everything you do on the internet, everything you do. Even the money in your pocket has a fucking little reader in it. When you go into department stores, I don't care if it's Walmart, Target, Best Buy, whatever store, they can read how much cash you have in your fucking pocket, folks. You better wake the fuck up. And then when you leave, if you pay with cash, they know how much cash you have going in and how much cash you going out, so they know you spent money. Go look at any money that's printed nowadays. There's a little electronic reader strip in there. Stores have mannequins. Department stores, the mannequins have cameras in the eyes so they can scan every fucking department for both theft prevention, right, loss prevention, and to see where customers shop, how long they spend it on display, how long they look at this, how long. They hire people to track you when you go to the grocery store, and literally every fucking customer, not just random customers. They have big, gigantic fucking, office things with hundreds of people, and they track you from the minute you walk in the supermarket to the minute you walk out. You don't believe me? Go look this shit up online. People are fucking naive. You got freedoms, but you are definitely not free. Not in the United States of America. Are you fucking crazy? Just like OC just said, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so you're crazy if you think you're free in this country? Nope. You're free because you don't fuck up and you're not an idiot, you know what I mean? You're a good person, right?
Electromagnetic interference detected.
And now the gloves are off and Trump and all these motherfuckers can go against all the bad people that have been fucking with your whole life, right? Now we gotta kill everybody first.
System activated. System curtailed. System restored.
There we go. Now we're rocking. Oh, journey mission completed. Nice.
System back online. System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Oh fuck, I forgot my potatoes, man. I'm cooking my potatoes in there. It smells good.
System curtailed.
Yeah, so I don't know what Gavin Newsom's gonna do, but he's gonna have the feds all up his butthole, man, like real quick here. Now they caught fucking illegal fucking minors, man, at a fucking marijuana fucking place. That's supposed to be monitored by them, right?
System malfunctioning. System reactivated.
Oh, come on, where the fuck is this other dude at?
System
Fucking
curtailed.
shooting at me. I'm gonna go start whacking these things over here.
System back online. interrupted.
That doesn't sound good. That EMP
Yeah,
must have wrecked the
so
servers.
I laugh when people
So much for planning.
bring me their
Plan
computers
B
and
is to
tell
take
me
data
that they live
directly
off
from
the
their own
grid.
systems. They have a command post on a rooftop not too far from your position. That should have the information we're looking
What
for.
the fuck do you need a computer for then, right? Oh, that was a hive mind talent. Yeah, decrease overcharge, cooldown from 48. I mean, shiny monkey, that's the new one I haven't done shit with yet.
Incoming backup request.
Oh, let me go do my potatoes real quick, man.
Your burger is served, and this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. Its sweet profile perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger.
That is one perfect combination. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
Purpose doesn't just come to you. You have to search for it. Whether it's deep in a forest or high in a mountain. It could be in a conference room or aircraft hangar or in a secure, undisclosed location. It could be just beyond wherever you are right now. With over 500 Army civilian careers to choose from,
like sports? You can get a sports bag. What about entertainment? Entertainment bag. It's like finding an old pizza with your favorite toppings, which for me would be pineapple and toenails. Pineapple?
Pay for the TV you want, not the TV you don't. Genre pack starting at $34.99 a month. Visit directtv.com for more information. New residential customers only. Local channels vary by market. Services renew monthly unless you cancel online. Credit card required. Restrictions apply.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back.
You brought it back.
Ranch snack wrap. Spicy snack wrap. You broke the internet for a snack. Snack wrap is back. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
And they are so fast with resurfacing and paving the fucking roads here. I mean, so fast. They average 5, 6, 7, 10 miles, whatever a day. They are so fucking fast. And then yesterday, when I came home, they had already resurfaced everything, and now I just looked out the window. It's light, and it's all painted. So they must have gone through in the middle of the night and painted. They're so fast, man. They did the whole state of Maine, from the New Hampshire border all the way up here where I live at the end of 95 here to the Canadian border in 8 months. Both sides of the fucking highway, both going north and south. Completely, how they grind it down and resurface and do the shoulder everything. Yep, under budget and under time. 8 months, the whole fucking state. And I was laughing. Remember years ago, I was talking about that. Because that fucking little stretch between Santa Monica Boulevard and the Marina Del Rey Freeway, they fucking were working on that motherfucker even after I moved here and was going back to LA, and they were still working on that thing. They're probably still working on it today just to put the one more carpool lane in, which was fucking useless. I laughed about that, man. About how so it's all striped and everything. It wasn't striped yesterday afternoon. It's striped now, so they're that fast. So I'm gonna finish this mission and then stop because I'm gonna go, like I said, eat and then go to do my shit in town and then come back and do some other shit, and I'll stream later on. Since we're almost done just have to kill a stupid fucking warhound thing. Which doesn't matter if you shoot him here or not, so... Because, you can't kill him anyways. We used to kill him here, but he fucking comes back anyway, so... No sense in worrying about it, but you know. Sort of silly. It's getting early here. About time for you to go night-night there, sweetie. Let me see some good night song. Oh, fuck's sake. Why do I have to shoot this dude?
You'll be looking for a big comm tower.
Okay.
Expect that they'll swarm all over that position once they realize you're hooked into their system.
Shut up. Let me see me a lullaby.
We've got hostiles approaching Station 4. God damn it. Hold them off. I'll send in reinforcements from the hover.
Yeah, it's gonna be fine until I start fucking shooting. I'm gonna wake them up. Just like I have this rain ball. I put this rain ball shit on, right? It's like 10 hours long, but it's with a dark screen, and with this new TV, it actually goes black. The whole TV goes black. It doesn't have like a little bit of light, like a lot of TVs do. And I'm sound asleep in the middle of the night, and like 6 hours into it, they have a full-blown, blazing fucking commercial that fucking pops on, full loud, wakes your ass up. I'm like, for fuck's sake, what the fucking purpose of it having this shit to go to sleep, and then they fucking wake you up in the middle of the fucking night? Fucking crazy, man. Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing. Gonna lullaby you to sleep, bro, and then the minute I start fucking shooting, all hell's gonna break loose. You're gonna wake up anyway, so. Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened. Oh, I know what happened. Time to need a shotgun with this guy.
Division agent in my scope.
Yeah, scope that bitch. Got some scopey shit for you. Marauder class modcopter. Death to all modcopters. Yes, you must, modcopters must die. Wait for it to come back up. Alright, console jam.
Data damaged. Attempting to restore deleted files.
Great job. I'm pulling up the recently accessed files to get a look at what they were after.
Holy shit balls. Holy shit. I'll catch you up, dude. Pretty good. Quad top. You got here, dude. Yeah, dude, I know. Go on. What the fuck? Okay, bro. Alright. Now I set up my turret. This stupid fucking quadcopter. Come on, man. Damn it. Fuck. Motherfuck.
Vital signs critical.
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding.
Marauder class quadcopter detected.
Oh, it's proving so hard to shoot this motherfucker. Man. Cool. Alright. Priority objective done too. And we did another one of our what do you call it? The journey thing.
Agent, priority objective available.
It's okay, ladies. Just relax. Cool. So that was successful. At least my breath is. Good night, WC. Everybody else is in Thomas Lee and OC, and the other two people in rookie mode. Maybe Swede dude. I know he doesn't feel well, so. Migraine. So cool. Easy peasy, man. Got that shit done. Get just go and do all my yard work before it gets hot and humid. All right, so OC, have good sleep. Talk to you later on. I'll be streaming later on this evening. Maybe Swede Dude and I will be doing some shit. Thomas Lee, same thing. Have a good day. Try to stay cool. I know it's hot over there. Use a fan. Put a wet towel over it. Well, not super wet, so it doesn't set the electric the fan, but that'll help keep those shades pulled down. So everyone, I'll see you again later on today. Have a good Saturday. It's hot everywhere here in the U.S., all over the Europe, everywhere. So try to stay cool and always remember what? Howdy, soldier.